Hey, this is Coach Adrian and welcome to your post-workout stretch routine. So we're actually going to start on your back for this one. So if you lie your mat down, bring yourselves over onto your back and just lie down. Just find a nice comfortable spot. So we're just going to start off with a few seconds. Just allow your body just to sink into the ground before we start our stretch routine. If you've just finished the workout, it's a nice chance for you to just get your breath back. We're going to be focusing on really giving your body a nice good stretch. Just lengthen out and loosen out those muscles. So when you're ready, one at a time, just going to bring both knees in towards your chest. Place your hands around your shins and just hug your knees into your chest. If you want to lift your head up, you can do. And you bring your forehead towards your knees. And just curl into a little ball. You can keep your head down if you want to. And then from there, I just want you to straighten out your right leg in front of you, hug your left leg in towards your chest, and change legs. So bring the right leg in, push that left leg out, hug that knee to chest. And let's just do that one more time. So right leg goes out, hug that left leg in. And change back over to the right side. From there, keep hold of the right foot, the right knee. Place the right foot onto that left thigh. Hands come around, so your right hand comes in between the legs, left hand to the outside. We're going to be stretching out the right side glutes, and you're pulling that left thigh in towards your chest. You can relax your head down for this one, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Just gradually pull that left side in towards you. Make sure you keep that right knee out. So you want to keep it away from your chest. So it's sort of pointing out to the side. That way we can get that lovely stretch through the glutes. I'm just going to hold just a few more breaths. And change legs. So we're going to place the right foot down, place the left foot onto that right thigh. So left hand comes to the inside, so it goes between the legs, right hand to the outside. And again, just pulling that leg in towards you until you feel that stretch. Again, you can relax your head down for this. And remember keeping that left side, so you want that knee away from the body, so we're not hugging it into the chest, so that left knee turns out. And get that lovely stretch through the glutes. And again, just hold in for a few more breaths. And then we place both feet down on the floor, knees stay bent. And we're going to take your knees over to your right side and arms come over to your left. Keep your chest facing towards the ceiling as we just rotate through the trunk. And just ease the knees over to the other side, arms go over to your right, knees over to your left. Bring both knees back to centre, straighten your right leg out in front of you. Place your left foot over the top of your right, so you're stepping it to the outside of your right thigh. And we're going to take that left knee down towards the right side. You can gently place your right hand onto that left knee. And bring your left arm out to the side. So again, keeping your chest facing towards the ceiling. And just gently easing that left knee down towards the ground. Again, you're not forcing it. Go to where you feel comfortable. Again, we get that lovely stretch of the glutes, but it goes into the lower back. And just relax into that position. Come back to centre, and we're going to straighten out that left leg in front. Place the right foot over the left so it goes to the outside of the left. And again, we're going to bring that right knee down, so we place that left hand to that right knee. Right arm goes over to the side, so again we're keeping the chest facing the ceiling. And just gently ease that right knee down towards the ground, go to where you feel comfortable. And feel it stretch out through the glutes. And again, just going into the lower back. And bring both legs to center. We're just going to drop your knees out to the side, keep the balls of your feet together. You can gently just rest your hands onto your belly and just let the knees drop. And again, head is relaxed, shoulders up, body's nice and relaxed. Knees just drop to the side. We just get a little stretch through the inner thighs. Again, just a chance for you to focus on your breathing, nice and steady. And again, just a couple more breaths there. And then just gently ease those legs together. Bring your knees into your chest, place your hands onto the back of your thighs. And then what I want you to do is, it might take you a couple of roll-ups. And we're going to roll up into our V-sit position. Heels come down onto the ground. And I want you to lift your body up nice and tall. So we sit up long, so we're not curling down. I want you just to lift your body up long, so we're just upright first. Hands again, just rest onto the back of the thighs. I just want you to roll back, keeping the upper body nice and long. Feet come off the floor. Chin is lifted. And we're going to place the hands across the chest for the first bit as we roll in and hold our V-sit position. And just focus on those abs working hard. So we're going to hold just a few more breaths, so just control your breathing. And go for 3, 2, and 1. So we just roll forward, cross our legs. We're going to place our hands onto the mat, and we're going to step both feet back into a plank position. So we'll take a few seconds here to set our plank up. So hands directly underneath our shoulders. Our fingers are facing forward. And we always spread our fingers, so that gives us a nice base as well. And then the focus for your head is to make sure you're looking down a couple of inches in front of your hands. So that way we look after your neck, we're not dropping the head down, we're always looking after our neck. Now from there we're going to take a plank, we're going to go into our side plank. So what I want you to do is just slowly, we're going to sweep the right arm up nice and high, and then we're going to come into that side plank position. Now I'm just turning onto the sides of my feet. You've got to turn your feet. This enables us to turn the chest and the hips, so we're facing straight ahead. Not looking to the ceiling, I want you to look straight ahead. And again, we need to avoid the ear to shoulder. So just keep the head strong. This top hand stays directly underneath that bottom hand, so you're making a lovely T with your body. And we hold for 3, 2, 1. Come back into plank. Take your right foot and step it to the outside of your right hand. Gently come down onto that left knee and just flatten that front foot. We're going to hold this position to start off with. Hands are down. We're into our low lunge position. We're going to keep the hands down. Now what I want you to do is add a little rotation if you want. So we're going to sweep the right arm and we turn our chest to face that front leg. Okay, so this is a little bit extra, you don't have to do this bit. It's just there if you want that little extra rotation. And really focus on keeping your front foot flat. So we're not letting the foot drop out to the side. Really keep that big toe down. Let's bring that hand down. And then come up nice and tall. Take your arms over your head. And we just push the body long. So if you can get your biceps right by your ears. And we push on that right side to bring that right hip forward. And get that lovely, or that left hip forward, sorry, getting that lovely stretch onto that hip flexor at the front of the thigh. And again, arms are nice and long, so we're not just lifting, we're stretching up. Just hold for 3, 2, and 1. We bring it down, place the hands back onto the floor, and we're going to come up onto our rear toe, step that right foot back, we come into our plank position, and again, bracing those abs, holding nice and strong. We're going to take that side plank again. So sweep your right arm, turn in onto the side of your feet. And now you can always, when you come into side plank, drop onto the side of the shin. It's a little more stable, you've got more contact with the ground as well, which helps. So it's giving you that stronger base. Yeah, really focusing on those sides, so get those obliques working hard. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1. We come back down, step the right foot forward. This time we're going to stay up on our rear toes, so we're keeping that rear knee lifted, that left side is lifted. Keep that rear leg strong as well. So not letting the knee burn, I'm trying to keep that leg strong. And again, you can hold the low lunge in this position, our runner's lunge position. If you want to add the rotation again, we sweep the right arm and turn your chest to face that front leg. Front foot again, nice and flat for me, keep that big toe down. Hand comes back down again, and we're going to come into our high lunge position. So you can use your front thigh if you need to come up. Just take a bit of time, just to find your position. Rear leg is strong. Arms go nice and high. Head and chest is up. And again, we're really lengthening out through the body. And when you're ready, gently bring the hands back down. We're going to step back to plank. We take that leg back. Bracing our plank position. We've got a little bit of core work through this workout as well. Again, just get your breath back. And then last time on this side, we're going to sweep into our side plank, sweeping the arm nice and high. And again, really focus, keeping those hips strong. Head is looking forward. For 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand down. And we're going to bring the right leg through and underneath the body. So the heel is on one side of the body, knee on the other. We're going to come down into our pigeon stretch or our piriformis stretch, so we go deep into the bum. Now you can stay nice and high in this position if you want to increase that stretch. Or if you feel more comfortable, drop down to where you feel comfortable. That can be forearms. You can stretch your arms over your head. Go to where you feel comfortable, but let your body sit straight on top of that leg. So you'll have your knee quite close to that side, that armpit. So that right knee is going to be quite close to your right armpit. And your right heel is just going to be quite close to that left hip. So it's just the groin and the hip area. And like I said, then we're just going to relax and find that stretch. That's a great one to stretch through the glutes. Lovely, so we're going to bring it up onto our hands. So you can hold that position if you want and stay there. If you want to add the thigh stretch, we're going to curl your heel towards your bum. You grab hold of that left leg with your left hands and pull your heel towards your backside. Keep your head and your chest up. And we just increase, so we just take in the thigh stretch as well. And then from there, just gently, when you're ready, release that leg. Hands come down, and then we step back, and we're going to come into our plank again. Now we're going to repeat from the other side, so I want you to stay in that plank position. So I'm going to turn around for you so I can rotate towards you again when we go into our rotations. So we're going to actually do the same again, just take our time, stepping through the movements. So from here, we'll just keep those abs nice and braced. And we've got our nice plank position. From our plank position, we're going to sweep, and we take that left arm up this time into our side plank. So that nice and long, remember that top hand directly over that bottom hand, so make that lovely T position with the body. Shins is always there for you, so you just drop down to the side of the shin. It's a lot more stable. I'm not having to support so much of the body, but we're just going to hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bring that hand down to plank. Step that left foot outside of the left hand. Gently come down onto that right knee. And bring that foot flat. And we just open up into our low lunge to start off with. Hold that position. And then from low lunge, again, if you want to add that rotation, we're going to take that left arm and take it up nice and high. Turning our chest to face that front leg. We bring that left hand down. Come up nice and tall, take the arms high. And again, focus on pushing that right hip forward. So we're not just lifting the arms, we're lengthening, pushing that hip so we get that lovely stretch into that hip flexor at the front of the thigh. Really coming up nice and tall. And from there, take that tip forward. Hands come down, push up onto that rear toe. Lift that rear knee so we can step into our plank position. Again, set that plank up exactly the same as earlier. So head is looking down just in front of your hands. And really focus on squeezing the belly and squeezing the bum, holding strong. Then when you're ready, we're going to add that rotation. Sweep that left arm, again coming up nice and high. Shoulders should be feeling it. We've done a lot of work into those planks. So it does get the upper body working hard, but again, really focus on the core. For 3, 2, and 1, we come back down. This time we stay in our high plank position as we step the left foot forward into our runner's lunge. We're keeping that rear knee lifted. And again on that right side, so we're keeping that right knee nice and strong. That thigh strong as well, so we've got that lovely stretch. And again with the rotation, if you want to add, keep that front foot flat, sweep that left arm, turn your chest to face your front leg. We bring that hand down and we're going to work into our high lunge position. So again, if you need to, just place your hand on your thigh just to help you come up. Push nice and strong, sink a little bit into that front leg. Really reach those arms up, head up. And we just get that lovely stretch through the upper body as well as into the thigh, into the hips. And then from there we take gently down to the ground. We step that left foot back, come into our plank position. That's our last time here. So we hold plank. When you're ready, sweep. Left arm goes high. We come into side plank. Ooh, so our last time here, we're going to finish into pigeon. 3, 2, 1. We bring it down, bring that left leg through. So again, knee on one side of the mat, heel on the other. Again, you can stay up in that nice tall position. Come down to your forearms. You can stretch your arms over the head. Find that position, like I said, where you feel it stretch through the glutes. And again, we're going to come up into hands. So if you want to curl the heel, so we're going to go right foot, bring the heel towards your bum, take hold with the right ankle, the right hand. And again, we're just lifting the chest up, curling the heel, and bringing that foot towards your backside. So taking the thigh stretch. Just gently, when you're ready, just easing the foot back down. Place the hands back onto the mat. We push up onto that rear toe. That gives us the room to scoop the leg back into plank. Gently come down onto the knees. And we're going to sit back into child's pose. So we're going to keep the feet together. Knees just slightly apart to start off with. Reach those arms as far forward as you can. So think fingertips. Walk them forward, walk them forward. And then from there, what I want you to do is just to take your feet, keep your feet together, but turn your knees out to the side slightly. So they're not wider than your mats, but we're just going to make a V with our legs. Sit back, just relax down, we get a lovely stretch out. And it just enables us to go a little bit deeper into that stretch. And just relax the forearms down onto the mats. When you're ready, come onto all fours, hands under your shoulders, knees under your chest, and just want you to go nice and slow. Remember, drop your chin into your chest, round your back up to the ceiling, and a nice and purposeful lift your head and let your tummy hang. Again, we drop the chin into chest, round the back to the ceiling, and one more time, lift the head and let the tummy hang. So we get that nice stretch out through the back and through the abs. And then when you're ready, bring it to all fours. And we just sit ourselves down, and that is your stretch routine done. So I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a great one, like I said, post-workout, just to really help lengthen everything out. And again, just nice control, but we've got that little bit of extra strength in there with our side planks and our planks. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed that routine. Until next time, I'm Coach Adrian. Live life, live healthy, and I shall see you again soon.